All right, Algebra 2. This is Lesson 70 on Advanced Abstract Equations. All right, so for the first example, it says solve for b. And right now we have x equals p and some fractions inside of parentheses and whatnot. And so we've got to get b by itself. And so first thing we're going to do, like order of operations, we're going to do distributive property. Numerators to numerators, denominators to denominators. Now, this one has a 1 under it. You know, it's the unspoken 1. And then the same on this side. So any singles, go ahead and make it a fraction because we've already got fractions going on the parentheses. So now let's do our distributive property. So we can go ahead and get rid of those parentheses. And so now we have x over 1 equals, and then we have 1p, but we're just going to put p over a plus pm over b. Okay, so now parentheses are done. And then now we're going to get a common denominator. And so we know that 1ab would be our common. We don't really have to add that 1 in, but we do have to do the ab. And so on this one, we're missing the a, so we're going to multiply top and bottom by a. We're missing b on this one, and then on this one we are missing everything. Okay, and once we got that common, we're going to cross out that denominator so we don't even need it. And so now we have a dx equals pb plus pma. And at this point, we want to get any terms that have a b in it on one side of the equal sign. So we're going to take this pb and move it over. Okay, so now we have that, and then we're going to factor out that b. And I'll actually come right here. So b, and that leaves us ax minus p equals pma. And just like if we have a number with a variable that is together, it's being multiplied, and so the only way to undo multiplication is by division. And so now we're going to take that and divide off on that side, but what we do to one side, we have to do to the other. And so now, because we've done that, we know that b equals pma over ax minus p. And that is your answer for that one. All right. Next one says that xp equals m, and then we've got some more fractions in parentheses, but we also have that expression right there, so that kind of changes things a little bit. But we're looking for c. So first thing is any of our singles, we're going to put over 1. Okay. Then we're going to do our distributive property just like we did on the other one. MB up top. 1 plus c on the bottom, ma, and p. Okay, so now parentheses are gone, and we've distributed the m and then the 1 to everything. And then we have to get that common denominator. And so in this instance, it's going to be p with 1 plus c in parentheses all the way across. Okay, and so on this side we're missing everything, so that means that we've got to multiply all of it, and then we have to do it to the numerator spot as well. This side we're missing p, so we're going to multiply just p, and this side we're missing that expression, so we're just going to multiply those. Alright, so on top here, now because we had the xp already there, we have xp squared now because of this one, and then 1 plus c in parentheses, then the next one, mbp, and then ma with 1 plus c in parentheses. And now that we've done that, we can go ahead and cross out that denominator. We don't need that. And so let's write down our new equation here, just with the numerators. Okay. Let's do distributive property. So xp squared times 1, and then xp squared c equals mpp plus ma, because ma times 1, and then mac for that last term, because we distributed to both in each set. So now we're here. And now anything that has a C has got to be put on one side, everything else on the other. And so this has that C, so we're going to leave it. We are going to bring over this one, which is going to make it a negative. And then this one has got to be moved over here, which is going to make it a negative. And then we're going to just add in what was already over there that we didn't move. So now we're here. So all terms that had a C in it, because that's what we were looking for, are isolated to the left side. Everything else is on the right. Now we're going to factor out that C. So it leaves us with xp squared minus ma equals negative xp squared plus bp plus ma. And then, just like we done on the other one, we've got to divide that off, because finally we're going to have that C by itself. So that's going to cross out, and so C equals negative xp squared plus mbp plus ma all over xp squared minus ma. And so that will be your final answer on that one. So go ahead and do the practice problem. There's only one of them, and once you get done with it, go ahead and send these examples that you've wrote down for me and that practice problem to me. And if you have any questions, just touch base with me and I will answer those. See you later.